Kidney health is better than wealth, and it begins with food. Nutrition, when done right, can create more health than all the pills and procedures combined. My name is Elaine Perlman, and I'm a kidney donor. I'm the director of Waitlist Zero, a mentor with the National Kidney Donation Organization, on the advocacy committee of the National Kidney Foundation, and a mentor with Plant-Powered Metro New York. Kidney health is better than wealth. Kidney disease kills 52,000 Americans annually. Here's a quote by Seda Oates, a kidney transplant recipient. People always ask me what was harder, losing half of my body or having to go through dialysis. I'm not joking when I say losing my legs was nothing compared to living with kidney disease. Unlike other diseases, we experience no symptoms at the onset of kidney disease. Its causes: heart disease, high blood pressure, and diabetes. What can harm our kidneys? NSAIDs, alcohol, inadequate sleep, smoking, and sitting too much. As well as 5 that will be addressed in this video: not hydrating, processed foods, salt, sugar, meat, dairy, and eggs. Let's talk about hydrating. Fully hydrating prevents kidney stones and UTIs. What impact do meat, dairy, and eggs have on kidneys? 3 dietary components are associated with declining kidney function: animal fat, animal protein, and animal cholesterol. Animal protein triggers an inflammatory reaction in kidneys, causing hyperfiltration, working overtime as increasing pressure builds within them, making them less efficient as we age. Each kidney has 1 million nephrons. The nephrons' tiny blood vessels narrow and get blocked up with plaques due to animal proteins. Is cheese healthy? Dairy is hard for our kidneys to metabolize. Dairy protein has opiate molecules. These fragments attach to the same brain receptors that narcotics attach to and cause us to feel addicted. Our brain's reward center releases dopamine when we eat salty foods like cheese in order to encourage us to eat more. What about plant-based cheese, milk, eggs, beef, fish, and chicken? Flavorful plant-based cheese is made from cashews or potatoes. Plant milk has the same amount of calcium and vitamin D as cow milk. It's creamy, delicious, and cholesterol-free. How about eggs? Animal foods such as eggs induce the formation of acid within the kidneys, which may lead to tubular toxicity, damage to the tiny, delicate urine-making tubes in the kidney. What are some egg alternatives? Just egg tastes like scrambled eggs and can be used to make foods like quiches. For baking, we can make a flax egg. A tofu scramble with various spices and vegetables is an excellent source of great nutrients and flavors. Ground beef versus plant meat? They have a similar amount of protein and iron. Seafood is the highest source of mercury and heavy metals. It's high in cholesterol and saturated fat. It shortens telomeres, a sign of cellular aging. This is an example of a tasty seafood substitute. Chicken is the #1 food source for both arsenic and lead. Chickpeas are clearly a far better choice. Compared to chicken nuggets, plant-based nuggets have 60% less saturated fat, 30% less total fat, and 0 cholesterol. Eating animal products produces TMAO, a substance that causes our kidneys to fail faster. TMAO scars kidneys. What about fiber? Fiber is in no animal foods and all plant foods. If you increase fiber, your risk of developing kidney disease goes down dramatically. What should we eat each day? Processed sugary, oily, and salty foods are all around us. 2/3 of what we eat these days are processed foods created in factories. These foods are loaded with sugar, oil, and salt, highly addictive foods that cause us to crave them. What foods are best for our growth and vitality? Plants. Plants are healing. Up to 50% of all medicines are derived from plants. Plants have all the nutrients we need. Every day eat 1 handful, that's a 1/4 cup of unroasted unsalted nuts and seeds, or 2 tablespoons of nut butter. Nuts and seeds are high in fat, and that can harden our arteries. Let's eat no more than a handful of various unroasted, unsalted nuts and seeds each day to provide us with needed nutrients. 1.5 cups of legumes, that's beans, lentils, and chickpeas. Beans, lentils, and chickpeas are at the top of the list for protein and calcium. They fill us up so that we don't overeat. 3 vegetables and 1 cup of leafy greens. Vegetables are filled with nutrients. Choose colorful vegetables so that our plate looks like a rainbow of goodness. The bigger the variety we eat, the better we will feel. Green leafy vegetables are what make elephants so strong. They will do the same for us. Eat loads of green leafy vegetables each day. Our bodies celebrate when we do. Add greens to smoothies, salads, and soups. 1.5 cups of whole grains. Whole grains, like brown rice, oats, corn, and whole grain bread, slowly release energy into our bodies and support good health. 3 fruits and 1/2 cup of berries. Fruit sugar versus white and brown sugar, honey, and other added sugars. Fruit sugar contains fiber and many vitamins and nutrients. It helps us feel full for longer. It has a high water content, is low in sodium and calories. Added sugars cause sugar spikes followed by crashes. Fruits are nature's candy. Their high fiber content allows that fruit energy to be slowly released into our bodies. Unlike candy, ice cream, and cakes that shoot a fire hose blast of sugar into the blood and cause our blood to be overwhelmed with sweetness that makes us feel sluggish or angry or super hungry so that we overeat. Let's call sugary, oily, and salty foods the SOS foods. What parts of our bodies love the SOS foods? 2 parts of our bodies, our tongues and our brains. They love the dopamine rush that we get when we eat them. But you know which parts of our bodies know that SOS foods make us sick? Every part of our body that is not from our tongue or our brain. Our livers are weakened by SOS. So are our kidneys, hearts, intestines, skin, bones, and every other part of us. All of those body parts thrive when we stop eating SOS foods. Let's think about sugar. Sugar is sticky and gums up our blood. Sugar harms the functioning of our organs. Imagine if you were an organ like a kidney. What if someone pours sticky, sugary syrup on you? This would gum everything up, and that is exactly what happens when we eat sugars. That sticky mess disrupts the smooth functioning of our bodies. The risk of kidney disease goes up dramatically when we eat sugar. High table sugar and high fructose corn syrup are associated with increased blood pressure and uric acid levels, both of which can damage kidneys. How about oil? As a kidney, picture oily grease being poured on you. That slippery, hard-to-clean substance harms the functioning of our organs and our vessels. We want flexible, clean arteries so that our blood can flow and circulate without the blockages that fatty foods cause. Picturing the harmful impact of sticky sugar and greasy oil on our cells is not very hard. But why is salt so unhealthy? Our kidneys control our blood pressure. Salt stops our kidneys from removing water from our bloodstream. This causes high blood pressure and other illnesses. Love salt? Lime juice or vinegar is a great substitute. Eating plants reduces our chances of developing diseases like heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. Here are some ideas for delicious, healthy meals. Breakfast ideas. Breakfast. Overnight or cooked oats with flax and chia seeds, fresh and dried fruits, nuts, and seeds. Whole grain bread with nutritious toppings like peanut butter and fruit or hummus and vegetables. Teas. Add 3 anti-inflammatories to tea: ginger, turmeric, and black pepper. Hibiscus tea for high blood pressure. Green tea may prevent kidney stones. Keep in mind that caffeine can strain our kidneys. Lunch. Eat the rainbow. Fresh herbs add needed ingredients. Spices and citrus add tasty flavors. This lunch plate has bean chili with mushrooms, broccoli, tofu, and sweet potatoes. Dinner. Half of our plate should be foods that fill us up. Potatoes, buckwheat noodles, quinoa, and brown rice are healthy choices. Grapes help with digestion. Offer salty, sweet, sour, and savory flavors. This dinner plate has potatoes, fruit salad, vegetable salad, and a stir fry with beans. A favorite dessert? A tahini milkshake made with dates, oat milk, tahini, a dash of cinnamon, and ice. It's amazing. The more plants we eat, the better our organs and other body parts will perform their many jobs to keep us both healthy and feeling good. Here is a guide for healthy eating every day. Are you ready to make food choices that help your kidneys thrive?